Yeah.
Work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the cafe, hello and welcome back to Home and Style with Joy. If you are new here, I am Joy, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of my home office. Come on, let's go.
Nobody touched me in a rush. Nobody text me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I must leave a decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. Na 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 na. When you walk out, na 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 na. Before the table turn, 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 turn. Beg you something, please, baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me.
So, welcome to my little corner of glam, aka the glam office. This is where it all goes down. All things home decor, all things home and style with Joy, content creation, Amazon Live, planning, working with clients. It all happens right here in this very office. So, because I do spend a lot of time in here, I wanted it to be functional yet inspirational at the same time. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to share with you just how I achieved that through my styling and organization choices. But before we get into it, please remember to do all the things: like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, turn on those post notifications, and let's get into it. So if you have a home-based business, or you're thinking of starting one, or you're a content creator and just want a nice space and environment to get your daily work done, then this video is for you. You may want to pick up some of these tips that I use in my day-to-day business. I have been an entrepreneur for about half of my life, starting out in my earlier years as a hairstylist, then going to real estate, and then going to graphic design, having my own graphic design firm, to now being an interior designer and content creator. So I feel like I know a little thing about, keeping a business running day to day. But really, this room is just about inspiration, being inspired, and having a beautiful space to surround myself with on a daily basis. You'd be so surprised at how much that helps you get through those long hours. If you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm talking about because you work long hours. When you are in a nice space, everything just flows better. So one of the first things that I purchased for this office and for this home in general, because I knew I was going to have to get to work right away to maintain the home after I purchased it, right? So I selected this desk from Wayfair. I love the glamorous effect that the mirror gives off, but it's also functional because it does have this deep and wide drawer. I keep easy reach things in here, quick reach things. And I organize everything with these clear organizers that I got from Amazon. So as you can see, like, I have my cords in here and another camera lens, my Apple Pencil. I have things in here like phones and batteries, but I keep everything contained in that drawer. And then over here on my desk, the electronics that I have and highly recommend are the iMac and the iPad. I actually started out with a laptop, but it was not powerful enough to do the graphic design programs and the interior design programs that I needed it to do. So I upgraded to the iMac. This is the larger one. I'm not sure if they still sell this one anymore, but maybe you can get it secondhand. I would highly recommend it. If not the larger one, just an iMac in general. It makes my day-to-day just function really well. And if you are familiar with Apple, you can sync all your devices. So I can sync my phone to my iPad to my computer, and it just gives me a streamlined workforce. It's like a workhorse, the whole system. And then over here I have these decor boxes that I got from Z Gallery, and it's just to soften up the desk area. I can actually store things in there if I need to. I don't have anything in there right now because I pretty much have everything stored away in the cabinets behind me, and I'm going to show you all those next. But before I do, this pillow, I actually got this pillow from Home Goods a couple of years ago when I did my spring update. Then I'll link that below. This chair I got from Tav. I absolutely love it. It makes me feel like a boss, and it is glamorous at the same time. I'd never want to part with it. But let me show you what's in my cabinets.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me, between me and you.
Okay, so on this side of the room, instead of doing a traditional file cabinet, I chose a mirrored cabinet. It also can double as a nightstand, so I just thought it gave it a really glamorous effect to the room. And here I have a file organizer that I got from Amazon. And inside this file organizer, I keep things like my journals. And also, if you have not purchased one of my journals yet, I am actually the author, and you can find this on Amazon. This is my self-care journal. It's the Believe in Yourself journal, and you can journal and write your affirmations weekly, monthly, yearly, however you choose. There's plenty of pages to write your notes, your goals, and all the things you want to achieve for the year. So if you have not picked that up yet, go ahead and do it. But then I'm going to share with you what I have in the actual cabinet. So down here, I keep things like my camera equipment. I keep easy reach things in these little baskets. I have my iPad case, things like that. But I keep my mess tucked away nice and neat. Then I have functional drawers here. I don't have much in those, but if I ever need to just really pack them, I get more clear organizers and really do it up. Now I'm going to show you what's on the other side. Okay, and then on this side of the room, I have this lamp that I absolutely love because it has a charging station in it, and that comes in really handy. Then here I have another rose gold file organizer that I got from Amazon. And in the cabinets, this is where I keep my printer, and I actually keep the printer in there. I don't even have to take it out. I purposely got a printer that was small enough to fit in the cabinet. So when I want to print, I just remove the small little pink thermal printer and I print from right inside the cabinet. So that is so handy. I think that's very unique, and that's something that you may want to try yourself. So let's go to the other side of the room. Okay, then over here I keep a mirrored credenza, and this is where the bulk of my storage lies. All the decor on top is from Home Goods, the lamps included, but in the drawers I keep some things organized here. I think I got this little station from Ross. The baskets are from Target, and that's where I keep a lot of things stored. And the same thing on the other side. I have files in here and more baskets, but I kind of keep like all my important papers in there. And then I'm going to take you all to the other side. Okay, and on this side of the room, we have my table, which is the reason why we're here. This is the reason for this whole office makeover, because if you watched my last vlog, during filming, the table that used to be here actually exploded. This is the base, but the tabletop, which was a 50-inch round glass tabletop, just exploded. No one was in here at the time. We heard a loud crash. We came in and oh my God, there it was. The glass shattered in a million pieces. So it took a big cleanup. Positivity and tranquility, peace and blessings, love and light. Positivity and tranquility, peace and blessings, love and light. I had to get the glass up, of course, and then vacuum and move furniture around to make sure I got it from all the corners. And while I moved the furniture around, I decided to go ahead and deep clean the rugs. So that was kind of like a blessing in disguise because I may not have done that otherwise. But instead of replacing the glass top, which I saw some on Amazon, not a huge investment, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do right away because there is a little bit of damage to the base. So if I replace the table, I'll probably replace the whole thing. But I did have this smaller glass top in my basement just laying around, so I brought that up and I'm like, okay, it's doing the job because this is basically all I had on the table anyway. I had the vase and I had a few little decor pieces. This piece I just added. My friend actually gave me this as a gift, so I thought that was a cute little addition to my glam room with the Yves Saint Laurent, the Chanel, the Louis Vuitton, the Valentino. I thought it was cute. So behind here where this mirror is actually my little closet because this is an actual sunroom. So it doesn't have a closet, but I made one because I keep camera equipment and other things back there, my ring light, things like that I don't want to have out in the office all the time. I just tuck them behind the mirror and voila, there you have a nice little vignette. And then I really love this sofa, dolls. It is soft, it is luxurious. It just gives me that old Hollywood glam feel, and I absolutely love it. It is also from Top. And to coordinate with the sofa, I have a pillow selection from my own collection, Z Gallery, and Home Goods. If you've been in Home Goods anytime in like the last year or two, you've probably seen this pillow because I've seen it, but I just love the glam look that it exudes. It just works with the room perfectly. And then my pillow from my collection, it is a silver and gray abstract pillow in the front, and then the back has just the solid gray background, solid satin with piping around it completely. The insert is from Amazon, but guys, if you have not checked out my pillow collection yet, go ahead and check that out for me. You may find something you like. I'm absolutely in love with the collection, and I will be updating it soon for the summer. And then my Mongolian pillow is from Z Gallery, and it has the lavender and aubergine, which happens to represent the month of March because it is Women's History Month, and the official color for that is purple. So that is the reason why I decided to get all dolled up for you to give you the full experience of the glam office, representing the color of Women's History Month, purple. And then on my coffee table, everything is pretty much from Amazon except the candle holders, the table, and the actual vase. The vase, the candle holders are from Home Goods. The table is from Wayfair, but the tulips, the books, the marble links, and the other two books down there are from Amazon, which I will link for you guys. And then over here in my sitting area, I just decided to make a sitting area for the chairs that were originally at the table. Now, with this sitting area, I already had the chairs. They were originally a part of the table that I got for my children during the pandemic. I actually homeschooled them during that time. I wanted to be able to see them, so I got the table for them to be able to do their schoolwork. But now, since it's now deceased, I decided not to replace it. I just wanted a nice seating area over here where you can really like enjoy the view and it's not blocking the view. But let's go over to my lighting. Now that the sun is going down, I'm going to get to share with you all the vibe in here at night because it's always about good vibes only. Okay, so you see what the sign says, good vibes. And that is exactly what I want you to feel when you walk through those doors. Don't come in here with the stress or the mess. It's all about peace and tranquility, love and light, and getting the job done. So because I do work late nights a lot of times, as you can see, the sun is going down, and guess what? I'm still in here filming. Well, when that happens, I like to set a mood. I like to turn down the overhead overhead lights. I have this light on, and I set a lighting scheme. That way I don't have to worry about people, you know, seeing in from the street. Even though I do have tint on the windows, I'm still always a little self-conscious. So I turn down the overhead lights and I just vibe out. I host the Amazon live show, so I think it provides a nice backdrop to that. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so what I've done is I've installed color changing floodlights all around the room that I can control from the app. I can change the color scheme. I can put it on a timer. I can turn up the vibrance. I can turn it down. But I mostly like to keep up the vibrance and turn down the overhead lights. And I'm going to show you what that looks like.
I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option.
Okay, so I chose the lighting scheme in here specifically for the vibes that it gives. I host an Amazon live show, and a lot of times I do that in the evening after everyone's fed the kids, they've gotten home from work, they've settled down, and they're ready to chat and shop with me. So what that looks like, I can change the scenes with my remote. I can simply tap the button. I have a couple of scenes set here. I happen to love like the tropical vibe because it makes me feel like I'm on vacation while I'm working. If I need to, I'll turn the overhead lights back on. And that's what that looks like. But see how bright that is? Most of the time, I really want a nice, chill environment. So let's turn them back off. So now that you've seen the day to night views, you've seen the ins and outs of the organization that I have in here, you've seen my styling choices, go ahead and leave me a comment below on what you think. And with that being said, I am going to bid you all good night. I will see you guys right back here next time on the channel. Bye-bye.
Still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the